Namaste, welcome to Arthaniti, where we discuss money and money matters to help you in your investing decisions. As India fortifies its borders amidst increasing tensions with Pakistan, Paras defense has emerged as a critical player in advancing India's defense capabilities. While specific operational details of the current conflict remain classified, the company's cutting edge hydrogen powered drones, which it has developed along with an Israeli partnership, and the indigenously built anti drone laser systems, which are currently contracted by DRDO, position it at the forefront of India's border security modernization. Paras Defense holds a unique distinction. It is the only Indian company manufacturing advanced optics for ISRO satellites. Now, optics are basically science and technology of light, how it is generated, detected, manipulated, transmitted, so on and so forth. Now, it also manufactures specialized surveillance payloads and high power anti drone laser systems under the Make in India initiative of Government of India. Those specific battlefield deployment details remain undisclosed. Indian Army's para SF units, the elite forces which are responsible for cross border operations, increasingly rely on indigenous tech of Paras thermal imaging systems and drone detection radars. With defense stocks surging nearly 20% amidst the border tensions, Paras defense represents what strategic capabilities and market confidence in the increasing self-reliance push of Indian defense. Why is it important to talk about Paras Tech? Well, firstly, it is an exclusive supplier of ISRO's space optics. Secondly, it has the first mover advantage in laser anti drone tech. It offers 50 to 60% cost saving versus imported surveillance systems. And it has a 5 year order pipeline worth 3,000 plus crores. So all these advantages that Paras Defense has makes it a compelling stock to talk about given the current geopolitical scenario. The company has been making headlines for an impressive quarter four results as well as yearly growth. Firstly, let us dive deep into its quarter four results. The net profit of the company surged by nearly 98% to reach 19.72 crores from 10 crores in the same quarter last year. Revenue increased by nearly 36% to 108 crores from 79 crores in the same quarter last year. EBITDA margins have significantly improved by 10% points from 15.6 to 26.2. Quite impressive. Along with this, the management of the company, the board of the company has approved two important corporate actions. Firstly, it has approved a stock split dividing one equity shares of face value 10 into two with face value 5. Secondly, it has declared dividend. The record date which of the dividend is to be announced soon. These strong quarterly results come on the back of several strategic initiatives, including signing of an MOU with Microcon Vision Limited, an Israel based company under the Controp and Rafael Group, making Paras Defense the exclusive supplier of advanced drone camera technology in India. Now, earlier this year, the company has also received a contract to manufacture light machine guns, further diversifying their product portfolio. The annual performance of the company for financial year 24-25 shows a steady growth. Now, revenue for 24-25 reached approximately 373 crore rupees, a significant improvement from 253 crores in the previous financial year. Profit after tax has also increased significantly, more than doubling from its figure last year. Last year, the profit was recorded at nearly 30 crore rupees, and this year, the profit has been recorded at 63.47 crore rupees. Now, checking the fundamental attributes of the company, the market capitalization of the company is around 5,400 crores. PE ratio is relatively high compared to broader market averages. It stands at 88.32, which indicates that investors have high growth expectations from the company. The book value stands at 159 rupees per share. Price to book value is also on a higher side at 8.5. Return on equity is 11.3, and return on capital employed is 15.43. Those were the details of the various valuation matrix. Now we'll look at the company's financial health. Well, the company has significantly reduced its debt. It is now nearly debt free, which is a positive when it comes to the financial health of the company. Secondly, the working capital days stand at 320, which is relatively high, and which suggests scope for improvement in operational efficiency. Debtor days. Debtor days basically means collection days. How long does it take for the company to collect its dues from its customers? Now, those days stand at 295, again, relatively high, with potential challenges in collection efficiency. Lastly, inventory days stand at a high of 323, but it also reflects the nature of the business with long production cycles. What are the strengths of the company? Well, firstly, the book value per share has been increasing consistently for the last 2 years. The company has also declared strong quarterly growth as well as impressive year on year growth figures when it comes to revenue and profit. Its nearly debt free status provides financial flexibility for future expansion, and its unique positioning in high value defense segments with limited competition gives it an added advantage. What are some of the concerns? Well, firstly, the high PE ratio of nearly 88.32 suggests that the stock is priced for a perfect execution, leaving little scope for error. Secondly, the extended debtor days, nearly to 95 days, could potentially create challenges for working capital cycles if not managed properly. And thirdly, despite consistent profitability, the stock has not been paying dividends until recently. Recently, it has announced a dividend, but until then, it was not paying dividends. The escalating border tensions between India and Pakistan has ignited a fresh rally in defense stocks, and Paras Defense has emerged as a top beneficiary. Now, from April 10th to May 8th, the stock price has surged nearly 49%. On May 8th, when India conducted precision strikes, the stock gained 2.87%. On May 9th, when Pakistan attacked us with drones, and which India successfully foiled that attack, the stock gained 7.18% to reach 1458 rupees per share. Now, if we compare sector peers, Idea Forge Technology stocks spiked 14% on May 9th. Bharat Dynamics, the stock jumped 5.34% on May 9th. Zen Technologies hit 5% upper circuit on May 9th. Looking at the index performance, well, the Nifty India Defense Index rose by 1.1% to 7,016.50 on May 8th. BSE Defense Index has jumped 60% annually versus Sensex jump of 17%. What were the drivers to this rally? Well, the immediate catalyst was the drone attack by Pakistan on May 8th and 9th, and which India countered successfully via its Operation Sindoor. Investors expect 50,000 plus crore emergency defense procurement budget given the rising tensions geopolitically, and fast tracking of 83 plus pending projects under the Defense Acquisition Council. Now, these add to the future outlook of Paras Defense. Now, Paras Defense is trading at a significantly high PE. Now, this reflects premium pricing for its anti drone tech and ISRO contracts. Let us look at what analysts have to say about this stock. Well, market experts attribute the surge to various factors. Firstly, supply chain relocalization. Now, 68% of Paras defense orders are now classified as by Indian-IDDM. Now, what is IDDM? Indigenously designed, developed, and manufactured. Secondly, surge in defense exports, now which reached nearly 21,000 crores in in financial year 2024, with drone and laser technologies in the forefront. Next, let us look at the industry outlook and growth drivers. Now, India's defense sector has gained significant momentum recently because of the government's push towards indigenization and self reliance in defense. The Ministry of Defense has set an ambitious target of defense exports upward of 500 billion annually. We have already reached the 210 billion mark in 2024, which suggests a progressive upward trajectory of these companies. Secondly, the Make in India push of Government of India is favorable to domestic defense companies like Paras Tech. Paras Defense has a technological advantage. Is it focuses on high technology areas like optronic systems, counter unmanned aircraft systems, electromagnetic protection, which gives them a competitive edge in specialized defense mechanisms. The recent MOU with an Israeli firm for drone camera has also added to the competitive advantage of Paras Defense. What does the management have to say about the future outlook? What is the management guidance? Well, the future outlook is ambitious but achievable. Management plans to maintain the current profit growth, which already is showing improvement. As I told you, profit margins have risen 10% points. The company aims to achieve a revenue growth of nearly 20 to 25% annually. The strategic focus of the company is on high growth areas such as optronic systems and counter drone technologies. Continued investment in research and development is what the management has commented on, which will help maintain its technological leadership in core segments. I'll read out a statement from their management report. The statement goes: with a clear strategic focus and a dedication to innovation, we are well positioned to drive growth and deliver value to our stakeholders. Now, this sums up what the management thinks about the future trajectory of Paras Defense. Now, to conclude, Paras Defense presents an interesting investment opportunity with its strong growth trajectory, unique market positioning, and favorable industry dynamics. The company has demonstrated an ability to grow both top line and bottom line consistently while also improving its margins. The recent stock performance, boosted by India-Pak tensions, highlight how geopolitical factors can create additional catalysts for defense stocks. However, investors should note that the current valuation already prices a significant future growth, meaning the stock needs to continue delivering exceptional results to justify the premium valuations. For long term investors interested in India's defense sector, Paras Defense offers exposure to some of the most sophisticated, technologically driven segments in India's defense manufacturing, supported by government initiatives and increasing defense budgets. The company's debt free status and expanding technological capabilities position it well to capitalize on India's push towards defense self reliance. While the high PE ratio and working capital challenges, as well as debt cycle challenges, merit close monitoring, the company's growing order book and expanding capabilities in critical defense infrastructure suggest promising long term potential for patient investors who believe in India's indigenization story of the defense sector. Again, let me reiterate, this is for the video and the analysis that we presented here was for educational purposes. It would help you understand the details of Paras defense. If you are interested in investing in this stock, we recommend that you approach a financial advisor, an investment expert who would give you the right advice. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such detailed study, which will help you in your investing journey. These videos are for educational purposes. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye. Jai Hind.